Now let's return to the content. So upon looking at the content, if I wanted to create a link to a Windchill object, it's very simple. If I click one of the links here and hit copy, Windchill confirms that the item has been added to the Windchill clipboard. Now if I go out and I navigate to a Windchill part or document, I'm going to go to the calipers. This item is already checked out. If I view the related objects, doors requirements are available. Presently there are no doors requirements associated with this part. Please note that this part has already been checked out and we are working on the working copy. That is the only way that we are able to add and manipulate requirement linkages. So we'll paste the item that was on the clipboard. Now that is attached. And we will, if we wanted to add additional requirements, we could hit the add button, identify the database that we want to add for, hit next, and then find the requirements that we want to add. So we retrieved one item that uses the word breaks in the object text. We'll select this item and click OK. Finally, we'll click Finished. So the links have been created to the Windchill part that's checked out, but the links do not exist in doors yet. When the item is checked in, that's when the links are created in doors. Now that the item is checked in, the links exist in both Windchill and in doors. These are the Windchill related requirements. We can see that we're dealing with UR 541 and 573. Now we will go into the doors client and show you the links. First we must log into doors. Once we logged into doors, we can navigate into the new cart project, find the URD, open that, change the view so we can see the ID, and then find 541. Here's 541. We can see by the link indicator icon there's an external link, and it's linked to the calipers, the same part that we linked to in Windchill. So now if we click on that link, that will launch the default web browser and prompt us to log in. It navigated us back to the part, and we can see the related links. Back inside Windchill now, let's go back to the URD and pull up module data. So what I want to show you now is how baselines work. So in this case, we'll look at the module baselines. Our latest baseline is 5. Let's go pull up baseline number 2. Once this baseline is loaded, we can select the requirements. What we're going to do is add a doors requirement to a Windchill baseline. We can do that by using the add baseline action, or we could copy to the clipboard and go find the baseline itself and paste it in there. So there's our baseline objects. Click Find. And we'll just search for all the baselines in this project. So we'll select the demo baseline, click OK. And then finally we'll click OK again. So now if we navigate to UR 507, which is the requirement we added to the baseline, the Windchill baseline that is. When we find the related objects, we can look at baselines. So we're looking at the requirement language, and this is the baseline that we added it to. Click on information about the Windchill baseline. New related objects. You can see that we can pull up doors requirements. We can also see that UR 507 has a yellow triangle next to it. This triangle indicates that this requirement is no longer the latest version, and we can use the Windchill tool to replace this version with the latest. If we wanted to add additional requirements, we could use the Add button, or we could use the Windchill clipboard and paste the items in. So one thing I'd like to show you is the additional security mechanisms that are available to you from within the container. When we were explaining the Ambassador pools, we demonstrated that you could expose doors data to specific containers. Well, you can also control the security of specific requirements as well as the modules across the Windchill container. It's done using the Manage Security tool. So you would identify that type of access you want to grant the roles or teams and click and apply, and it's that simple.